Welcome back to the channel, guys, for the low DIY. Today we got a new project. I picked this Jeep up. It runs like shit. Somebody had tried to break into it or something. This damage right here. My key almost got stuck in it last night. But this vehicle run like crap, guys. I'm gonna pull it in the garage and we're gonna run the code and we're gonna see what the code is and I'm gonna show you what's going on with it. So yeah, guys, this is a 2006 Jeep Cherokee. This is 3.7 V6. The 3.7 and the 4.7 is pretty much the same platform. It's just two extra cylinder in it. The timing is pretty much the same. If I'm not lying, the belt, all these the belts, I think they're the same. As I said, it's just two extra cylinder added to it to make it V8 instead of V6. So today what we're doing, guys, this vehicle run like trash. Let me see if I can crank it up. Listen, guys, you gotta keep your foot on the accelerator. Okay, here, guys. Right. Now y'all hear it. We're gonna run the code. Yes, B005, cylinder number 5. Fuel system 1/1 rich. All right, guys, let's stack it out. I'm gonna show you what's going on with the vehicle right now. Because yesterday when I picked it up from the auction, I actually saw something. So look right there, guys. That's one of the lifters right there, peeking out. Right there, that's a lifter. So what we're gonna do, because this is cylinder number 5 right here. I think 6 is over there in the other bank. So, and the cam sensor located over on that side right there. So this is where we have the problem at. So we're gonna take off this valve cover. We're gonna change this valve cover. We gotta make a junkyard run. But before all of that, we're gonna take it off and see exactly what we're gonna need before we go to the junkyard. So what we're gonna do right now is pretty much remove stuff out of our way so we can access the valve cover much easier. I don't think you have to move too much, but it's a little bit tight in this area right here, especially this one. It's a little bit tight, but you got to remove this bar, guys. It's not a must, you got to remove it, but it probably work out better for you. I don't think I'm gonna move it. I'm finna just lift this, get it out the way. This wire right here, I'm finna just free it up as much as possible where I can get enough play. And we're finna just try and get this valve cover off. Take a look at the lifters over there. Hopefully the cam is good. So we ain't gotta replace the cam. We can just buy a couple new lifters and just pop it back in place with a used valve cover. So that's what we're finna do, guys. I'm gonna prop my camera up and we're finna start preparing to take the valve cover off and the driver's side. Just another close-up look, guys, before we start pulling this valve cover off. It's all 10mm around. You're gonna need a deep 10mm because you got some longer ones like this one right there, where it's gonna need like a deep 10mm to get it. Right here, down here, this is gonna probably be the hardest one to get to. This sensor right here, oil pressure sensor, it got a little plastic piece that sit on the screw itself, so you got to get it off first before you can access the 10mm to get that. And this hose right here it's easy to come off. You can just disconnect this hose, get that out your way. If you look right down here, this is like a slip on right here. You got to pop this off to get that 10mm also, and that will kind of free the wire harness up a little bit so you can access it easy and get the valve cover off much easier. This valve cover can be a pain in the butt, but we're gonna try our best. All right, let's get it. So in this area right here, The best thing to do when removing the valve cover is to take the belt off and also remove the power steering pump. Once you remove the power steering pump, it will be much easier for you to access the bolts and remove the valve cover. So keep that in mind, guys. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain in the butt for you. Ooh, guys, you see that struggle to get it out, but it's possible. As you can see, it's possible. The best way to get it in now is to remove all of these. We're gonna remove all of these before we put it back in, and clean up the surface to make sure it made real good, and we ain't got no leak when we get the used valve cover. This is the lifter right here. As you can see, guys, it was in there doing some damage in there. This one looked messed up right here at the side. And it was all the way over here at number 5, guys. It was just in there fucking up stuff. Really. Alright, guys, as you can see, that number 5 one, we got it right here. It's missing. So what we're finna do, we're finna go to the junkyard. Let's get this out, show you guys. So this is the hydraulic lifter right here. As you can see, it's missing the top piece. Probably somewhere down there in the engine. Based on how this vehicle make, it will drop down to the oil pan. So hopefully we can find this piece when we're giving it an oil change. So yeah, guys, we're gonna head to the junkyard right now. Alrighty, guys, so we're at the junkyard. I already found what I need. So we're finna just go on, head back to the crib, go install this, change the oil and do all of that good stuff. Hopefully everything runs good from there. Alrighty, guys, stay tuned. Back at the van, guys. We're back at the van. We're finna go ahead and get that used valve cover on there, and we're gonna put the valve in also. So what I'm pretty much gonna do right now is just one of these lifters. I'm gonna just put it in there, and then I'm gonna just put the roller on top of there, pop it right back on. There's a lot of YouTube video now to do that, guys, so you can just Google how to replace lifters, and a 3.7 and a 4.7, and you should find it. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now, pop it in, and then get ready to put the valve cover on. Alrighty, guys, this is a no fix moment of truth. The problem we're having right now is I've dealt with stuff like this before. Don't worry, guys. This valve right here in the number 5 is bent. Because seems like when the lift that give way, cause whoever owned this vehicle was still driving it, and what happened, that damage, it just possibly bind up in there and bend the valve. So right now we're not getting the valve come all the way up. So what that causing it to do is to have a lot of play inside here. So what we have to do right now, guys, we got to take the head off. The head got to come off, and we got to change the head gasket, and we got to replace that valve over there and the springs over there. So that's the next move. We're gonna call it a day. guess get ready to take the head off on the end of the day. We're just gonna do one side, but pretty much a lot of stuff gotta remove. Intake gotta remove, all of that good stuff. So yeah, guys, I got my work cut out for me. Not cool. Not cool. Quick pointer, guys, before we finish part one of this video. Whenever time you take the face off this engine, for some reason, especially over 100,000 miles, you gotta replace those tensioner guide. Once you try to start pulling them, it's gonna crack. I've dealt with so many of these 4.7s and 3.7s. I already know. Once it using the engine, guys, you gotta plan to buy some new tensioner guide. Not necessarily the tension, because those can reset, but the guide, you definitely gotta change those. Just a pointer. If you're skilled enough to get it off and use it again, well, good luck.